Today we're going to be replacing the suspension on my dad's 2011 Ford F250 truck. As you can see, the old suspension is not bad, but it's definitely worn out. My dad does do a lot of RV towing and other things. So let's install the Bilstein struts. Look how Ukrainian flag colors too. And then we'll do a before and after. Okay, so we're starting in the front. And as you can see, they're right there. And they're just off to the side. So we don't even have to remove the spring to remove that nut up there. And then we have to remove this nut down here. We're gonna turn the wheel out. We might not even need to take the wheel off. And then the back ones are even easier. One nut on the top and one nut on the bottom. And obviously my dad is helping me out, or I'm helping my dad out. We still haven't really figured out rolls. You think we can get from underneath? Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if these are the OEM ones. I guess they could be, but I know Rancho is an aftermarket brand. So this top nut right here is 21 millimeters, or Dad, what was the American standard size? 7/16. It is a deep socket that you need, and we're working out of my parents' driveway. And so I don't have all my tools with me, but we're gonna make do with what we have. We're gonna go from the top. We're gonna use the impact gun to break the nut loose. It is recommended to put some penetrating oil on it. There's a dust cover. So I'm gonna hold it from down here, and Dad's gonna try to break it from up top. All right, you're good, Dad. Take the bottom out, and then we'll be able to slide it right out. Work smart, not hard, especially in 95-degree weather. And not even dry heat. This is Charlotte, North Carolina. This is humidity. And if you're a subscriber, the Trooper is back on the road. It's been a 6-month project. So be sure to not miss that video when it comes out. I'm working on the video edit now, and there's definitely some issues that we've had. So make sure not to miss that video. All right. Just gonna use some leverage. Okay. Came in like a wrecking ball. Let's go check out the new ones. And I think the rear ones are gonna be the ones that are gonna be worn out the most. And you do have all new, all of that. So we're good, Dad. They seem a little easy. Yeah, these are the new ones. Dad can't even compress them. So that's the difference between new ones and the old ones. Definitely think it's time to replace them, Dad. This looks exactly what mine look like. I guess we should read the instructions. Or I can just go look at my Trooper and see what they look like. Oh, okay, Dad, yeah. The bottom one, then it goes like that. Sorry, Dad. My sweat fell into my dad's ear. Core memories, always. Every time we work on a car, there's something that happens. Now my dad has swimmer's ear. Let me look at the instructions. There are instructions on the Bilstein website. There's a QR code on the little piece of paper that they had. This is what we need. Goes like this up top. And then this goes on the upside because it goes into that hole right there. And so now, yeah, Dad, you're right. And then it's basically rubber sandwich from both sides. I think it's good enough, Dad. And then we're going to put this right here. This nut has a locking mechanism. That's as far as I can hand tighten it. Yep, and then we can hang it loose. So we lift it up here, and that is definitely a little sketch. So for the safety of this kitty, make sure that your e-brake is on, and you can even chalk the back tires. But since the e-brake is on and we're only lifting the front, we're gonna keep it as is. Now we have a little bit more room to slide these in. You got it? My dad is just making sure that the hole's lined up. And that nut goes on one side, and the way my dad put it in is the way it came out. So this lower bolt, we're gonna torque down to 111 foot-pounds. Beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, the new design doesn't have the nut at the bottom. So we need to hold this from spinning using an Allen key, and then we'll be able to tighten this down, and then hopefully we'll be able to torque it down at the very end. Sorry for the background noise. Neighbor is washing his cars. So we have the Allen key, and then we have a 19 millimeter socket wrench. I would say that's about 34 foot-pounds. Let's see if we can torque it down now. So my dad's gonna use the torque wrench. So if anyone has any suggestions, we weren't able to get it to actually torque to spec, but when we're putting the tool in and we're using the wrench, it is on there very tight. Now, as you can see, the little rubber piece is also coming out. So I think we're good. I think we're torqued to spec. Don't forget your little dust cover, and we're good to go to the other side now. Nice. Passenger front out. Same thing with this one. There you go, Dad. Good to go. Okay, passenger side front is done, looking beautiful. So we're gonna do the rear ones. We're gonna do them one at a time. And we're gonna just lift it up by the frame. And that way it'll give us a little bit more travel room to pull the strut out. That's one bolt right there. And the other one is up there. I know it's a little hard to see, but it's there. And we're gonna do one side at a time. The e-brake is still on, so just for safety, we're gonna have one side down at all times. We are gonna chock the front wheels just in case, and then we'll be able to remove the struts. Okay, it is a 18mm socket and probably a 17. And then we're just gonna use an adapter just so we can clear the impact gun from the rear diff. Thank you, Dad. Okay, we're good there. And then, I don't even know if, yeah. And on the top side is just a nut, so all we have to do is take the impact gun to it. All right, hopefully you can see. Ow. Just make sure to not get any rust or dust into your eyes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Push that one again. Easy. So yeah. Yep. We're gonna try to keep the strap on because it's compressing the strut just for reinstallation, and then once we reinstall it, we will cut this string off. About time, especially with RV. Yeah, RV towing. My dad was telling me that when he was driving with the RV, it would kind of get into like a death bounce. Kind of similar to a death wobble. It's definitely time to replace them, especially for the safety of the family. Dad, is there any hardware for these or no?
Old one. We don't have nothing.
Nothing, okay. We're gonna reuse everything that was on here and put it right back. We'll go on the lowest setting just to get the nut back on. I think we're good there. I think we're gonna have to lift the car up a little bit. Yeah, there's no way I can compress this. Dad chocked the front wheels. Yeah, keep going. Okay, we're getting there. We go a little bit higher. This is perfect, Dad. Okay. I'm just gonna torque everything down. Upper and lower, 66 foot-pounds. Okay, and now we want to do the top. Time to do the celebratory cut. And now we get to do the other side. And the passenger rear is on the opposite side of the axle. Just want to make sure the exhaust is not hot. Old one's out. Okay, top one is torqued down. Okay. All right, Ed, we're done. Let's go test them out. Yeah. Better? Yep. All right, hold this. I'm gonna do a before and after comparison. Oh, wow. I can literally jump on this. My dad's missing some tire valve stem caps, so I'm gonna show Dad some love. I have some at home. I wanna just take these off my Trooper and give these to my dad. So we can't have mismatching ones, and that one is cracked. Already an improvement, Dad. Plus 5 horsepower. All right, it's time for a test drive. My dad's hitting every single pothole. It's very smooth. Night and day difference?
Absolutely.
But I was saying that it even drives quieter. I mean, we also replaced the bushings and stuff too, so maybe that helped. Yeah, I love the Bilsteins on my Trooper, so that's why I recommended them to my dad. It was pretty easy too. It only took about an hour, just super hot. I borrow my dad's truck sometimes, and yeah, it's a night and day difference. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
It was about time, yeah. Of course. My dad helped me out so much with the Trooper, it's the least I could do. Oh yeah, Dad, that's so good. It's not always the case, but don't cheap out on struts, because not only will you have to replace them more frequently, but the ride's going to be harsher. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Smiles on our face. Another job in the books. Another successful job in the books. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.